So good afternoon guys. So this is Saujanya. So today I am here to express on a fabulous topic, the importance of communication in engineering. So first of all we know that what is an communication. Communication is the process of passing the information and understanding from one person to another person. So let it. Before starting my presentation, I would like to say the one situation that recently happened in the organization as Neha is a job candidate. She is searching for a job. One day she is applied to the company. The HR has called to her for interview. She is given an interview as very nicely and she is given the answers of all the question. After the HR declares you are rejected and you are not capable for this company, and HR has hired the another person who are not technically strong but they are the fluent in communication. That's why the Neha has not selected in the company. So this is why the communication is very important throughout the organization. If you don't know the technical skills as much as it's okay, but communication is you are definitely get selected. So let's turn into the fabulous topic that the importance of communication in engineering. So effective communication is bridges between the gaps of ideas and reality. Whenever you have a just idea about anything, you should be expressed via communication that can be turned into the reality. So next, why the communication is matters beyond the technical expertise. So communication is very important throughout the organization as it improves the teamwork and collaboration that enhances the teamwork. Whenever you are just working in the teamwork, at the time you should know the all the communication behind that. The front person will understand just whatever you are telling. Improving the problem solving ability. Whenever you are just good communication, the problem solving ability, the statement is also about, and it is also that to discuss and collaborating with each other. Secure the stakeholders and buying. Whenever you have a just idea, at the time you should communicating with the stakeholders. That idea can be turned into the business purpose throughout your communication only. The communication is a toolkit and mastering the different mode. Communication is not only means just talking. The communication has several divided into the three types: verbal communication, written communication, and non-verbal communication. The verbal communication, it is a formal communication only. Just in this we are just talking within each other as formally. Written communication. Written communication as email writing, in email writing an application letter. In that our communication can be judged and how we are representing our tone, how we are representing our language in that. Non-verbal communication, the very important thing in the organization and a very important thing throughout the communication. So non-verbal communication having the posture, gesture, body language, maintaining the eye contact, this all are the included in the non-verbal communication. So that uses the very thing in the daily use and in the organizations too. So next is an active listening, understanding the perspective and the requirements. Whenever you are just talking, not only that, whatever you are talking, the front person is listening. In this, you also listen the front person advice, front person communication as whenever you are just listening the those of the words, you should communicate, you should get proper communication as well as too. That can be focused completely and that can be improve the clarifying the doubts and the questions and in the providing feedback. Providing feedback plays a very important role as a communication tool. The front person can be judged by giving the feedbacks to whatever we are just expressing our views. Visual communication clarifies the through the design and the data. If you are presenting any PPT or if you are presenting any idea, at the time you just use the graphs, technical diagrams and visuals. That can be improve the effective communication as well as the effective PPT presentation too. Whenever you uses the graph, charts and visual aids, the hundreds of and words of meaning that can be include the one image. So that can be the audience can be attracted your PPT on your communication that they are not getting the board. Technical writing, precision and the consistency in the documentation. Before when you are going to the organization, at the time first of all you are giving the application letter as searching for a job. After that you attach the resume. In that, the application letter writing, the HR has to be judges and how we are just writing. And after the resume. The resume is a 24 years of your career that can be arranged in the way that the front person or he or she and the HR has to be understand what you are and what you have a talented doing that. In that the communication plays a very important because the word structure and how you are presenting your success, your achievements, all the things can be included about yourself. The all it includes are in the technical writing. So communication is very important throughout the technical writing before entering into the organization. Conflict resolution and navigating the disagreement constructively. As in the conflict resolution, you should be identify the issue and encourages the open discussion and find the common ground. Identifying the issue means if anything is problem happens in the project or in the anything of the organization, you should be stay calm and communicate with that those of the problems. Throughout the communication only the problem has to be solved. Encourages the open discussion. If the front person, your team, they are not good in the communication, you should be encourage that person in the way that they can get communicate effectively as your life. So find the common ground. Find the your like communication with the people. At the time, you should improve as much as better than yourself. So communication it is a key success of an engineering. So without communication, engineering is worthless. If you have a technical skills, that's okay. But the communication is very important. The organization does not require any English teacher, but English teacher, not only the English teacher, but they are want the fluent in communication that they can understand all the things whatever they are telling. So I am going to tell now the 10 tips for improving the communication as. So first listen actively. Whenever you are just listening the words, any broadcasting news or broadcasting channels, in that the communication can be you hear and at the time you also talk like that. So use non-verbal communication while communicating. Posture, gesture, the body language, maintaining the eye contact, that can be all included in the non-verbal communication as you should be the communicate proper in the way. Be confident and respectful. You have the confidence about whatever you are talking and the respectful behavior. That is very much important throughout the communication. That can be improves your communication skills also. Use a positive and the encouraging language. Whenever you are just communicating in the organization or in the team, use the positive and the encouraging word. That means your communication is also get improved and get effective, and the front person is also judges you as much as he or she is talented, he or she is good in the communication as well as too. Use appropriate communicate phrase and tone. Use right medium to communicate. Whenever you are just in the hall, at the time, whenever you are uses the mic, your word modulation is very important. The front person and the audience get not bored about your voice. Whenever you are just doing the voice modulation, at the time, the communication plays an good in the throughout the hall. Use right medium to communicate. Avoid assumptions and clarify the doubt. If anyone is asked about the anything doubt regarding your success or regarding your anything the problem statement, you should be communicate. You should deal with politely, and you should be a very helpful behavior as the communication is that's matter. Be clear. Last but not least, as be clear and conciseful communication as. Whenever you are just talking clearly and concisely, at the time the front person, he or she, and the audience in the organization, they all the thing understand that what you are telling. So this is about the communication. So without communication, there is a nothing. So improve your communication as well as too. In the communication, the heart of the communication is the grammar only and the tense. You should prepare the daily verbs and the tense structure and read a daily world story and listen some YouTube broadcasting channels and YouTube videos as your communication is as well as to improve. So that all the things are implemented throughout my this engineering. So that's why the improvement has to be done. So this is the thing. So I'm ending the slide here. Thank you.